define your get trunk data. You have the source is control app get vehicle trunk data is just pro. Hello boss, I'm sorry for to introduce myself. My name is Putu Suhartawan. Enum player info is meaning enum. You have a lot of data you can compile with one variable. Is just new variable is player info with the array is every player have IDs and every variable have a enum is meaning of type of the data. For example, is float, is integer, is string with array, and everything you can. I press F3 to back, and this is will be used for using make a one CMD. You know, CMD is command prompt like CMD trunk. Your data will be get vehicle ID. So every vehicle will be have. Where is the function prompt? Is meaning you make the function is get player data. You define. You make the define. Go to definition. Here is the source. The source how to scripting define new function. If you have the include folder from your Pawn folder, you will be show your include. This include is just like a net. I mean this native. If you have the native, you will be have what is autocomplete text. For example, is the enum of get vehicle trunk. This is just from enum data. This is just variable enum. But you can use this variable as define a function, a new function. Define your get trunk data. You have the source is control app get vehicle trunk data. This variable get vehicle trunk max vehicle is meaning how much the vehicle will be created on the server. For 1030 can click right and go to the definition. Okay, somebody make it on the server. Max vehicle is 1000. Vehicle position. This vehicle position function is just from the include. SEM is just go to the definition. Meaning of send client message for a notice for error message. You can load the trunks. Load the trunk is up. That's the meaning of function load. Visual Studio Code administrator, not with the license. This is free, but you need high processor to run it. You can go to definition to find what is the source, how load trunks will be. This is my SQL is plugin R41. The variable will be have an increment or looping from the include is for each. For each meaning of how to make a lot of string for each. This is for each. For is meaning for each. To make color string. For each we can make a lot of data from the ID. This is for example new data, but you have a specification. MySQL function from the include is just a command get how much raw will be get from the trunk data folder. I mean trunk data table. because this is just selecting from table from SQL. You got the vehicle IDs. You know the vehicle IDs will be the stock will be works to, meaning you will be have a lot of cars. So every user will be not just have one vehicle, but how to make new function is get vehicle data. Just click right on your mouse and go to the definition. So the native is get vehicle data, and you can enter the vehicle ID from your SQL ID, and you can enter the vehicle action ID from your enum. What is this meaning? The meaning is will be get to your enum. Copy this enum and you can paste. So we have one variable important for get vehicle data. You will be have integer data, upload data, or text 3D, but you know this variable is universe for get vehicle data with different type of data. So this will be make you understand how the variable will be changed if they have different character. Need to get player data, and closest data is about function about get closest car ID. But this function will be help you how to have the target. So the target is the vehicle ID, and you can get the get distance to car. How to make autocomplete function if you typing, for example, send get cars load cache the browser. You will be have some native. You will be got suggestions for your Pawn Script. The tab title is extension. This is the tab title, and this is the extension is. The extension called all autocomplete, and the development is Itaachzi. They are make this for make you easy to make some script with new suggestion. You need to hire CPU for a most electricity, a lot of electricity, and CPU, and the RAM too, because they are saving the memory, the text what will be typed next. So this is just like a AI, but the title here of the extension is all autocomplete. Just get from your native enum. For example, I have make a ownable car function. Ownable. So this is the function is ownable car owned or add ownable car data. So you will be can get this data source. Where is the source? Just click right on your mouse and you can go to the definition. Where is the data from? After get player data, you will be got function is toggle boot. Toggle boot is all about this enum. For new function is get player data, because that will be same, but this is will be look simple with get player data function. So this is just can modify with like remove the enum, replace what is the ID last of the enum. For example, is last vehicle ID. After that, you will be paste like this. And vehicle params on is meaning of toggleboard. Toggleboard is the trunk will be open with if there type the command